G'day, welcome to my series of videos on occupational stress. I'm Dr. Ben Searle, an organisational psychologist and senior lecturer at Macquarie University, and I'm here to tell you about what stress is, what causes it, and what managers can do about it. This video has been produced as part of National Psychology Week, which is an initiative of the Australian Psychological Society in association with the College of Organisational Psychologists. Stress. It's a word we all use. Many of us use it every day. But what does it really mean, and why does it happen? Pick an animal, any animal. That animal exists because its ancestors were able to survive in the face of the many, many dangers the world holds. Those animals who could respond the fastest to the broadest range of possible threats were much more likely to survive. And this capacity to anticipate and react to threat, sometimes called the flight or fight response, is what stress is. So from an evolutionary perspective, our brain's capacity to anticipate and react to these stressful situations is essential to survival. So how does this apply to the modern world? Today, many of us live lives that are relatively free of physical danger. We work hard to control our environment to eliminate risks. But we still have the same brain. We still have the same neurological circuitry that we relied on for millennia. We can now control danger better than we can control our own minds. So how do our minds perceive threat when we're not actually in mortal danger? Let's imagine that you're sitting at your desk and you get a call from your boss who assigns you a big important project. Now, depending on what you focus on, depending on the things that are important and relevant and seem possible to you, you could interpret this situation in one of two ways. If you focus on the potential that you might fail the project, if you focus on how angry people might be with you if you make a mistake, if you focus on the risk of negative outcomes like being fired, losing money, losing a bonus, if you focus on some of those negative outcomes, then of course you're going to see this as a threat. You're going to be thinking about things like, I'm going to do badly, I'm going to annoy people, I'm going to get fired. Now with this type of threat, the physical danger isn't there. But we're still using that same broad system to recognise things that could be bad and to try and marshal a response to those. In a lot of cases where we're seeing threat, we're not creating a response that is going to be very productive. But if instead of focusing on some of the negatives, we think about positive outcomes, like what it would be like to succeed, improved relationships and respect and recognition from our peers, career opportunities and other kinds of benefits we might get from succeeding, then we might be more likely to focus on how we can learn, how we can develop and succeed. And this type of interpretation is called a challenge interpretation or a challenge appraisal. With a challenge appraisal, we still get a lot of the benefits of our stress response. We still get some adrenaline rushing through our system, which can improve the energy and effort which we can put into projects. But we are less likely to have some of the negative outcomes that come with seeing things primarily as a threat. Stress is a biological response to danger. It occurs across a whole range of animals, not just humans. We can interpret a lot of things as dangerous that aren't actually physically dangerous because of this broad nature to the way we can interpret phenomena as threatening. We can get some benefits from the stress response, especially when we see challenge and opportunity in a situation. For more information, if you're experiencing any personal crises, if you do want somebody to talk to, Lifeline is a great resource that's out there. Otherwise, go and speak to your doctor. There are a lot of people who are very keen to provide assistance for people who are struggling to cope with the stress in their lives. If you're looking for some resources to address stress in a work situation, then one of these websites, Workplace Mental Health or Heads Up, have a lot of really useful information about how organisations can manage stress. I'm producing a number of other videos. If you want to contact me professionally or just for more information, you can follow the links here or through Macquarie University. Thanks for watching Occupational Stress Tips for Managers. I hope you come back again soon.